Hey, how's everybody doing? Well, you guys are going to get two videos for tonight. One, really, I just had to delete the other one. I turned my furnace on, it's cold in here. So, yeah, I had to delete that last video. For some reason, YouTube's stupid computer machine thing didn't like that video. I don't know why. I didn't cuss in it, I don't think. I might have said one cuss word, but try not to do that. So, anyway, I'll make you guys another video. The last video I was talking about, there was a bunch of flashing and a bunch of casting sand down back in here, and it was really rough all throughout pretty much everything. So what I've done is I went in and cleaned all that up and opened up the oil holes, radiused everything, made everything nice and rounded, and dug me a little trench on each side up here, and got me a bunch of oil drainage going on and got everything cleaned up real nice. There was still cross hatching in this block. I don't know the last video what I talked about, but I think somebody might have put this together and never fired it up or something. I still got to clean all that black tar stuff out. But anyway, got the top end pretty much done. I'm going to put a chamfer on all the lifter bores and also the distributor hole. And everything in the lifter valley will be done. I am going to hone it out again on both sides, you know, obviously both sides. I'm going to hone it out again, just, you know, to make sure, because it sat for a while and it was really dirty. Got a whole bunch of cleaning to do on there. I started cleaning it a little bit with my little pressurized air fuel setup over here. This makes a nice explosive fog in here that I got to blow it out the door with. Anyway, enough about the block. I got some cool parts in the mail. I got everything to build this engine now except for cylinder heads, which I got that figured out. That'll come in another video. I got cylinder heads and rocker arms and stuff like that figured out. Anyway, this engine, if you're just new to the channel or something, I'm building a Chevy 302. Got a billet flywheel. Real nice pretty billet flywheel. Rated at 12,500 RPMs. Also a harmonic balancer. It's rated at 1250. The rods are scat rods, polished and shot peened. Here's the crank I'm using. For those of you that's curious, there's the crank I'm using. Here's the rods I'm using. And here's the pistons I'm using. I don't know, yeah, there's a number on the box. You guys can read all that right there. So if you all want to build you a 302, you need that, and this. And, you know, a few other things. And, you know, one of those, of course. But this is the good part. This is what I was excited about. Got me some real nice Icon forged pistons. And they are just pretty. All the wrist pins are so free. Well, I got plastic up against it. Move this bag around here. All the wrist pins are so free, they just fall in and out on every piston, like freely. Real nice. Real nice. No rough edges or sharp edges. Everything is nice and rounded and smooth, and all the machine work on this is pretty doggone exceptional. It's even got a little relief right there for the spark plug, so that's nice. These pistons will work with those heads. I don't know if they'll work with the new heads or not, or the heads I'm going to use, I should say. They are new, but you guys will see that in another video. So yeah, these are nice and fancy. That'll go nice in there. I hope they fit. Yeah, I don't know if any of this is going to work yet. I haven't put it in the block. The block ain't ready. Pretty sure it will. I hope it does. I did a lot of research and spent a whole lot of time picking stuff out, so it better work. Anyway, so pretty much well just working on the block. That's about it. and I'm to the point now I need to flip it over. Well, chamfer everything, then I need to flip it over, and I'm going to relieve everything on the bottom and kind of de-stress the block, get rid of a bunch of the sharp edges. And then I'm going to knock all the freeze plugs and cam bearings out of it, and I got to clean the heck out of it. I mean, this thing needs to be clean enough you can eat off of it. You could be able to lick any part of this engine block. I mean, it needs to be white glove clean, inside and out, every oil passage, everything. So yeah, I got my work cut out for me, because there's a lot of metal shavings in this engine now. Well, I blew and flushed most of them out, but there was a whole bunch of metal shavings, like the whole lifter valley. There was just had quite a bit on it. I mean, there was a whole lot of rough casting back here, and I opened up the oil holes a whole bunch. I've took a lot of metal off that engine already. Just cleaning stuff up on it. Like I said, where all them big humps was, I dug trenches across here to where the oil can flow through nice and smooth. Same on the other side. All nice and smooth, nice and flat, front to back, to where it can just flow all that oil front to back. Radius the back of this real good, to where all the oil will kind of go against the back wall under acceleration and fall down the back of the block, stay off the crank as much as possible. I am not going to plug off all these. I was thought about putting 3/8 plugs in those, and I decided against that. I'm running a flat type of camshaft, and it's a pretty aggressive camshaft. It's pretty aggressive, and I'm going to be running 1.6 rockers, so I don't mind a little bit of oil falling on the camshaft. It's not going to hurt a thing. So yeah, that's pretty much all for this video. You guys take her easy, and I will see you in the next one.